Welcome to the Mind Spark, bringing you the latest news from around the world. Voyager 1, launched in 1977, carried a golden record, a message in a bottle for the cosmos. Decades later, its steady data stream changed, revealing strange anomalies at the edge of the solar system. The cosmic ocean was not as empty as we believed. Our message had reached a shore we never expected. Voyager 1 was not alone. Its twin, Voyager 2, launched weeks earlier, took a longer route, visiting Uranus and Neptune, our only close-up views of those ice giants. After its planetary tour, Voyager 2 also headed for the stars, following its sibling into the dark. For years it confirmed Voyager 1's findings, acting as a crucial second opinion. In 2018, Voyager 2 crossed the heliopause, entering interstellar space. Its data matched perfectly, a denser, hotter plasma just outside our solar bubble. The universe seemed vast, empty, and predictable, until Voyager 1's strange readings. Scientists turned to Voyager 2. Was it experiencing the same thing? For months its data remained normal, deepening the mystery. Maybe Voyager 1 had malfunctioned, but the team kept watching. Then, in early 2025, Voyager 2's signal changed. The cosmic ray detector showed a sudden drop. The plasma wave instrument picked up strange vibrations. Voyager 2 had reached the same invisible barrier. The confirmation was chilling. This was not a malfunction. There was a structure, a boundary, enveloping our entire solar system. Two probes, billions of kilometers apart, had flown straight into it. The quiet hum of the universe was replaced by a startling new message. The cosmos was not as natural as we believed. The Voyagers had uncovered something impossible. The world's attention shifted from exploration to a new, unsettling question. What is this barrier, and who or what built it? The age of cosmic innocence was over. Humanity had touched the walls of its own cosmic cage. The two Voyagers, separated by billions of kilometers, reported the same phenomenon at about 165 times the Earth-Sun distance. Space changed abruptly. It wasn't a gradual transition, but a hard line, a boundary. On one side, normal interstellar space. On the other, a region of strange calm, almost devoid of cosmic rays. Scientists called it the boundary, a structure of unimaginable scale surrounding our solar system. Natural explanations failed. No known process could create such a sharp, precise edge. The boundary behaved like a sophisticated filter, blocking high-energy particles. The implications were staggering. A structure this specific could not be natural. The word artificial began to circulate reluctantly. It was as if our solar system was a house, and we just discovered its walls. We had always assumed we lived in an open field. Now we faced the possibility of being inside a construct. The discovery changed everything about our place in the universe. We were no longer just a random collection of planets, we were enclosed. The question shifted, not are we alone, but why have we been separated? The boundary was not just a scientific curiosity, it suggested intent. And as we listened more closely, we realized the wall was not passive. It was broadcasting a message. Engineers analyzing Voyager's data found something buried in the static. A signal, not a complex message but a pulse, a single clear repeating beat. Detected by both Voyagers as they crossed the boundary, the pulse repeated every 61.2 seconds, as precise as an atomic clock. This was not a natural signal. Pulsars spin rapidly. This was slow, deliberate, and quiet. It was like finding a ticking clock in a wild forest, evidence of someone's presence. The scientific community was divided. Was it a beacon, a marker, a warning? Some thought it was a simple hello from the builders of the boundary. Others believed it was a timing signal, a cosmic heartbeat regulating the wall. The number 61.2 was scrutinized, but no clear meaning emerged. The most chilling theory, the pulse was a warning. Stay out or stay in. The signal was not aggressive, just constant, a reminder we'd reached a limit. The Voyagers had not discovered a new frontier, they had triggered an alarm. The ticking was a notification. We see you. For the first time, we knew with certainty that someone, or something, was seeing us back. The universe was no longer silent. The edge of our solar system was not empty. The pulse echoed through every scientific institution on Earth. Humanity had been noticed. The question was, what would happen next? The Voyager's journey had become a message not just to the stars but back to us. We had reached the edge, and the edge had answered. The cosmic clock was ticking. The artificial boundary and its signal sparked a disturbing theory, the cosmic fence or quarantine hypothesis. What if the boundary was built to keep us in, not to keep others out? Perhaps an ancient civilization discovered our solar system, saw our potential and our dangers, and decided to isolate us. We were not explorers in an open universe, but inhabitants of a cosmic preserve. The boundary could be a quarantine protecting the galaxy from us, or us from the galaxy. Maybe we're seen as a threat, or maybe the universe is too dangerous for a young species. Either way, we are not free. We are children in a cosmic nursery, watched and contained. Our destiny is not entirely our own. A greater intelligence has made a decision about our place. The Voyagers were not messengers of peace, but inmates touching the walls of their cell. This realization shook our culture, science, and philosophy. We were forced to see ourselves as a species under observation. The fence was not just a barrier, it was a statement. Our first contact with extraterrestrial intelligence was not a conversation, but the discovery of a cage. The universe had spoken, and its message was clear: not yet. The news of the boundary and its pulse could not be contained. When the findings were revealed, the world was transfixed. Dr. Michio Kaku, renowned physicist, was asked what it meant to him. For a moment, he was silent. Then, with tears in his eyes, he spoke of awe and humility. He had always seen the universe as open, inviting us to explore. Now, he realized humanity was like a baby in a crib, gazing at a world it cannot understand. The intelligence required to build such a structure was beyond comprehension. We had been arrogant to think we were masters of our fate. Dr. Kaku's emotion became a symbol for the world's reaction. This was not just a scientific discovery, but a spiritual and philosophical revelation. Even the greatest minds could be humbled by the universe. Science was not just about facts. It was about our deepest desire to understand our place. The image of the crying physicist captured the moment humanity realized the universe was stranger than we could imagine. The confirmation of an artificial barrier triggered a global response. For the first time, all nations faced a single, external reality. The United Nations held an emergency session. Leaders stood together, united by awe and uncertainty. Militaries went on alert, not expecting attack but bracing for the unknown. Space agencies pooled resources, forming a joint task force to study the boundary. Plans for new probes were drawn up. Radio telescopes listened for the 61.2-second pulse. Public reaction was a storm of fear, excitement, and wonder. New philosophies and religions emerged, interpreting the fence as protection or prison. The world became obsessed with the mystery. Global cooperation reached new heights. A new international body, the Aegis Council, was formed to manage humanity's response. For the first time, we had to think as Earthlings. The fence that enclosed us also brought us together. The greatest discovery in human history had united the planet. Today, July 4th, 2025, the world contemplates a new kind of independence and confinement. The Voyager probes, our silent ambassadors, still send back strange reports from beyond the boundary. The 61.2-second pulse is now the soundtrack of our existence. We live in the age of the boundary, no longer alone in the void. The great silence has been broken, not by a greeting but by a wall. We must now navigate our future, knowing we are watched by an intelligence we cannot fathom. This new reality demands curiosity, caution, and humility. We must look inward, heal our planet, and become worthy of the attention we've received. Perhaps the fence will only come down when we prove we are ready. The future is uncertain but filled with wonder. Our journey to the stars has just begun, but the first step is understanding our own front door. The Voyagers have delivered a message back to us. We are not alone, and our story is just beginning. Now, we must choose how to write the next chapter.